Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling a question that's probably on your mind. Will a robot take your job? We're about to count down the 15 jobs most at risk from AI by 2026.
And let's just dive right in with a pretty stark warning from Geoffrey Hinton, who's known as the godfather of AI. He's not talking about some distant sci-fi future. He's talking about the next couple of years.
And look, this isn't just one person's opinion. The World Economic Forum predicts AI will displace a staggering 85 million jobs by 2026. 85 million. To put that in perspective, that's more than the entire population of Germany.
So the big question is your job on that list? We're about to count them down one by one, and you are definitely going to want to stick around for number 15. It's a profession most people think is completely untouchable.
Okay, let's dive into the first wave. These are the jobs on the front lines, the ones already feeling the heat from AI and automation.
First up, customer service representatives. I mean, think about the last time you chatted with a company online. There's a pretty good chance you were talking to an AI. These chatbots work 24/7, they never get tired, and they're becoming incredibly good at what they do. And it really all comes down to efficiency. A single AI chatbot can handle thousands of conversations at once, basically doing the work of 700 human employees. For companies, that means saving billions of dollars. For call center workers, well, it means a lot of those basic support roles are starting to disappear.
Next on the chopping block, data entry clerks. For decades, these have been the steady, reliable jobs you'd find in any office. But that's all changing, and it's changing fast. And here's why. AI is just better at it. It can process 1,000 documents an hour with a near-zero error rate. A human just can't keep up with that kind of speed and accuracy. The result? About 7.5 million of these jobs are expected to be gone by next year alone.
Okay, next, we've got a group of 3 jobs that all have one thing in common. They are all about repetition. And when it comes to repetitive tasks, AI is pretty much king. I mean, just think about it. From automated AI voice systems making thousands of calls at once, to mobile banking apps and ATMs handling almost all of our daily transactions, to those self-checkout systems that are replacing human cashiers everywhere. These roles are just quickly fading away.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Those first 5 jobs were just the beginning. The next ones on the list tend to pay more, but it turns out they aren't safe either. This isn't just about entry-level work anymore.
So, if you thought a college degree would protect you, well, think again. Let's get into the next wave and see how this is building into more skilled professions. First up in this group, we have paralegals and research analysts. These are jobs that involve sifting through huge amounts of information just to find a few key details. And AI's ability to process data at incredible speeds is what puts them at risk. An AI can review 10,000 legal documents in just minutes. It can scan massive data sets and spot trends almost instantly. So that routine work of searching documents and summarizing data, it's now being automated. Next up, number 8, basic content writers. And this really hits writers who focus on more formula-based content, things like social media posts or product descriptions.
This quote from a writer named Joe Turner really shows the personal impact. He lost over $120,000 in income almost overnight when his client switched to AI. It really is devastating for people in that field.
All right, rounding out this wave, we have 2 jobs that rely on finding patterns and making recommendations: travel agents and financial traders.
Whether it's an AI-powered site creating a custom trip for you and finding the best deals, or an algorithm watching the markets and reacting faster than any human ever could, AI is now performing these tasks with superhuman speed.
And now for the moment you've been waiting for. Let's look at the final and most surprising jobs on this list, including that big one at number 15.
And in a crazy twist, number 11 is junior software developers. Yep, even the people who are building this technology are now being affected by it.
This number is just wild, 41%. That's the percentage of all code on GitHub that is now AI-generated. That is a massive chunk of the work that junior developers used to do to learn and grow in their field.
Okay, this next group really shows just how far-reaching this AI revolution is. We're talking about creative work, office organization, and even physical labor. It's graphic designers, administrative assistants, and factory workers.
Why are they at risk?
Well, AI can now generate logos in seconds. It can schedule your meetings and draft your emails automatically. And in factories, robots can move boxes and assemble parts around the clock. AI is proving it can handle tasks we once thought were for humans only.
And now, the moment of truth. The #1 most endangered job is middle management.
Think about what a middle manager actually does. A lot of their job is assigning tasks, tracking work, writing reports, and coordinating teams. Well, AI can now do all of that, faster, cheaper, and without any of the office politics. And that makes this entire layer of management incredibly vulnerable.
So, the crucial point here isn't to panic. It's to understand how you can adapt. The world is changing, and you've got a choice. You can either get swept away, or you can learn how to ride the wave.
You see, this isn't about the end of work. It's about the evolution of work. Jobs are shifting into new roles that work with technology. So a data entry clerk might become a data scientist. A bank teller could become a fintech engineer.
So what can you do? Here's a simple 3-step action plan. First, upskill. Learn how to use AI as a tool. Second, focus on human skills, creativity, leadership, deep problem solving. And third, commit to lifelong learning. Experts agree that workers who invest in their skills won't just survive, they could even see their careers take off.
So there you have it. You now know which jobs are at risk and how you can prepare for what's coming.
Now, I want to hear from you. Which job on this list surprised you the most? Let us know down in the comments. And if you found this explainer helpful, do us a favor and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss our next one.
Just remember, the future isn't about competing with AI, it's about working with it. This is the year where everything changes, so make sure you're ready to change with it.